Well, good afternoon, y'all. Let's see. It is day 3 of refeeding and getting our strength back. Um, I thought I'd come on and share a little bit about how everything went yesterday. I ended up devouring those eggs. They were so good and so enjoyable too. Just like they made me feel so good. And they kept me full till, gosh, I think it was like 6-ish when I ate again. And then I had some green beans, um, sweet potato with a little bit of butter, and I also added some deli meat in it, some sliced ham, because I thought that sounded good for protein. I thought about getting cottage cheese, and I looked at my plate and I was like, ooh, my eyes are bigger than my head, so I'll just dial that back a little bit. And I actually made myself 2 sweet potatoes, but I ended up eating one. Um, and then we also went to our local Amish store. When I say local, it's like almost an hour drive, but it was such a nice drive, and I got to look at all the pretty leaves, and I got some footage of that. But we got, they have really good milk. They have really, really good milk. It comes in glass containers. I think it's JD Country Farms, and I'll try to put a little picture in there. Um, but I had some of that. Delicious. And then, of course, I had to get their rolls, which are fabulous, and their apple butter. So, I also had some milk and a roll with apple butter, needless to say. And I got up this morning. My stomach just, my stomach was fine. It didn't give me any issues. I was shocked when I got on the scale this morning because I'd only gained another pound. It was 269 point something. I don't remember. I forgot to take a picture even because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm still in the 260s. I thought as soon as I got some decent food in me, it'd go but so far so good. Um, I've been a little more kinder to myself. I ate twice yesterday. Um, I've ate once today. I'll probably eat again before I go to bed because I didn't have that much yet today. Um, but I am still trying to fast for my blood sugar. My blood sugar was 95 this morning, but that's unmedicated. So even though I'm like, oh, it's not like 75 and 80, but still, that's a huge improvement from where I was when I started. So I am thankful for that. Um, let's see what else. I haven't been able to check my blood sugar today yet. Um, my son and I, we did, my youngest son, we did an impromptu run this morning. Well, this afternoon. Actually, it was around 2. We went out and I've been craving lattes after I had that latte the other day, and it was so good. Um, so I was like, oh, let's try Starbucks lattes. I've never had one of those. Before I started trying to lose weight and get healthy, I would always get like the blended drinks that are like, 800 calories. So when I started intermittent fasting, I started getting the cold brew coffee, and I fell in love with that. And then I had that latte yesterday morning, and I was like, oh, it's so good. And I wanted to try Starbucks. So what we ended up doing, my mom, she is 77, almost 78 years old. She's cute as a button, and she's one of the sweetest people you'd ever meet. She loves Starbucks pumpkin lattes, and she's not had one in quite a while. So I was like, okay, I want a latte. Let's go get Mimi. That's what we call her, Mimi. Let's go get Mimi a pumpkin latte. And she stopped drinking caffeinated coffee, so we was able to get it decaf. And we took it to her and surprised her, and she was so tickled to see us, and she loved that pumpkin latte. She's like, it is so good. And we got those, I can't think of what they're called. I think it's like double bacon something, little breakfast sandwiches, and we all got us a breakfast sandwich. So that's what I've had today. I had a latte and a breakfast sandwich, which is not ideal by any means, but I was hungry, and yeah, it'll be okay. My mama was so happy. Like, she was just extremely happy. Um, so we had a really good afternoon getting to visit with her, spend time with her. My energy, oh, I don't know if y'all can y'all tell? I feel so much better. I really do think it was my electrolyte imbalance. Because I'm not eating like crazy, you know, 2 meals in a maybe like a 6 hour eating, maybe 7 hour eating window. And I'm probably back up to what I was eating. I was eating about 1,800 calories before I started my big fast, and my energy is returning. Like, I feel so much better. Like, yesterday when we went for our drive to the Amish store, it was the first time I left the house since I started the big fast. Like, I've got to, did some cooking. I was going to cook this morning, but things just went a little bit wonky, and I had to change my plans. My plan was to stay home and make the farm fresh eggs that I got from the farmer's market, or the Amish country market, and they look really good. They're brown eggs. They got cute little speckles on them. My husband said they're good. He made some while we was out. So tomorrow we're gonna be trying them farm fresh eggs, and then the milk. Like, before my big fast, I had the milk and I didn't like it. At first, I kind of grew to like it. It didn't taste like what I remembered from when I was a little kid. I had like fresh milk one time from a dairy, and it was the best. It's like the best milk I've ever had. So when we drank that milk for the first time, I was like, it's gonna be so good. And I was just like, ugh, milk's weird. I don't really like it, but I feel like it's more nutritious than what you can get from Walmart. So I have some. And I kind of grew to like it a little bit better. But yesterday, I took one drink of it, and I was like, oh, is there sugar in this milk? It tastes so sweet and good. And of course there's not. It's just milk. But I'm like, did that fast reset my taste buds or something? I don't know. It's kind of funny. I was talking to my husband about that this morning. I was like, it's so strange. It tasted like what I remember when I was a kid, when it was so just yummy and good. It's really good. If you have your local Amish store, like if you live anywhere near Middle Tennessee, you can get you some JD's country milk. Go get that stuff right now. It's super good. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to eat this evening, but I'm going to try to do better. I'm going to try to eat some whole foods. But I'm not going to lie, I probably will have one of those rolls from the Amish store with some apple butter, because it was just, yeah, it was so good. But I'm going to try to get me a little walk in. I've been walking in the yard just because it's cozy. I don't have to like worry about going out. My littlest, my youngest, he's been walking in the yard sometimes too. We was talking about maybe starting to take the dogs out, and I'm like, well, we could walk around our neighborhood, but we have one sassy lady that was like giving us the evil eye because our dogs are getting too close to her property. So I'm like, we need to go somewhere where people ain't gonna fuss about the dogs. But we'll probably go to the park. We also have a nice little walking trail close to where we live, so we've got options. But it's gonna feel so good to just like have my energy back. I didn't sleep good though last night. I ate all that food and I did eat too much. I'm not even gonna lie. I was just like enjoying it way too much. But yeah, I told my husband, I said it feels like I just had Thanksgiving dinner because I had a sweet potato green beans, a little bit of ham, a roll with a little bit of apple butter. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm stuffed. And yeah, I laid down to let my food settle, and next thing I know, I was asleep. And I woke up at like probably 11:30 to go to the restroom, and then doggone it, I could not go back to sleep. So I was up till like 5 a.m. My sleep is definitely disturbed. My doctor's appointment is tomorrow, so I'm going to talk to him about my sleep disturbances and see what he says. I love my doctor. He is the sweetest man. He's a really sweet man. He really, really believes in medicine, though. Like, I feel like every time I come and see him, I'm getting a new medication. Maybe I won't say anything. Maybe we'll just go with the flow. Anyhow, stuff I'm thinking about. I am just a little bit woozy since I started eating again. So I'm anxious to get my blood pressure. I'll be getting, of course, blood work. I get my blood work done every 3 months to check my A1C and like a whole panel of things, like liver function. So I'll be anxious to see what my A1C is. And for those of you that may not know your A1C, it just tells you, and I don't know how it works. Technology just blows my mind, but somehow it tells you what your average blood sugar was over the course of 3 months. So last time I was in there, shoot, I don't even know. I'll have to look it up. I'm thinking it was like 9. It had went up. The lowest I think I've ever got it was a 7. But I told my doctor, I was like, I had lost like, gosh, let me see, maybe like 20 pounds, something like that, when I went in there the last time. And he was like, what are you doing? And I told him, I said I was intermittent fasting, and he's like, don't you get hungry? And I was like, not too bad, nothing that I can't handle. You know, I think my body just has a meal off the stores. And he said, you only eat once a day? And I was like, most days, yeah. And he's like, I have a friend who does that, and she's lost a bunch of weight. And he looked at me and he was real serious. He's like, you're gonna be okay. So to hear my doctor say that, I'm like, I'm really looking forward to this doctor's appointment. He's all joking with me. He's like, you keep this up, I'm gonna have to call you Slim. That made me laugh, of course. So I think he'll be happy with my weight, because the last time I was in there, I was 301 according to his scales. So 269 here. I'm thinking I might be 275 there, because my scales and his scales are about 5 poundish off. But that's still like 25 pounds down in 3 months. And that's if I don't go up a bunch, but I don't think I will, because I'm still like, that's what I was trying to say. Like, I got a 19-hour fast in today, well, last night and today, and then day before last it was, sorry, Doc Doodle, he's come to say hi. Anyhow, gotta sit down, buddy. I got a 15-hour fast in day before yesterday, when I first started eating solid food. So I'm hoping it'd be nice after 10 days of not feeling good, feeling sick. Oh, I hate to be sick, especially sick to my stomach. I can't stand it. It's like I, I'm one of them people. I have a phobia of people being like throwing up sick. I literally run, or I'll do this. I'll cover my eyes and plug my ears. Oh gosh, because I'm like I can't. I can take care of my babies to the best of my ability. I usually don't look. It's different when you have your own kids, though. But if it's a stranger, I'm like, mm-mm. Anyhow, so it was extremely rough on me being sick, feeling the last few days, and I'm just so glad that I'm feeling much better. But yeah, it'd be nice if I could keep this weight off that I lost when I was feeling so rough. So we're just taking it day by day, meal by meal, seeing how things go. Be anxious to get my lab work back in a few days. Of course, when I do, I will definitely let y'all know. But I'm windy today. I've been talking up a storm. Um, so I guess that's probably my cue that I should wrap this up. But I hope y'all are having a great day in your neck of the woods. I want to thank y'all so much for watching, and if y'all take a notion to subscribe, like, comment, just tickle me pink. Um, but y'all have a great day. God bless you. Take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.